God, I don't fear death. I see those stripes and take a step.
Oh, it's puns out, guns out as we knock out selections of what you should be watching this week. Weighing in this week, along with the third Creed movie, comes a third season of The Mandalorian. Then we have a rockin' new series on Amazon Prime Video and a sequel series to a certain classic Mel Brooks movie. And finally, a special but absolutely not surprising awards pick that if you haven't seen already, hey, what's social ousting like? Rotten Tomatoes is here to tell you this is the way. On this week's What's to Watch.
I need you to start fighting.
Entering the ring, aka theaters, is Creed 3, the 9th installment in the Rocky franchise and the third in the spin-off Creed film series. And we are jumping out of our seats to report it's having a strong round one with the critics with a certified fresh 91%. Make sure to check back on the score throughout the week, but from our seats, we think the Creed trilogy will go the distance of 3-0, all certified fresh. And watch out for this 1-2 punch. Michael B. Jordan not only stars once again, but also makes his directorial debut behind the camera for this one. That's right, he directed it. And let's go for the knockout here. Jordan has confirmed that this is the first sports movie to be shot on IMAX cameras, immersing you into the fights on a level no other sports movie has to date. Landing on the world of Mandalore for the first time is Disney Plus's third season of The Mandalorian, following two very certified fresh seasons already floating out in the galaxy. Now, the big force pull for this season is Mando and Grogu will be visiting Mandalore, the Mandalorian homeworld, in order to see if Mando may be forgiven for what he calls his transgressions over the past two seasons. Now, call me a pessimist, but if you're calling your mistakes transgressions, you can bet it'll be more than a spank on the butt. And with the sea of friends and foes Mando has picked up over the series like Bo-Katan, Moff Gideon, and deepfake Luke Skywalker, the allure of seeing these stories collide and spark is what it's all about. Speaking of, check out this clip from series creator Jon Favreau hyping us up on some of the advancements we can expect to see from developing Jedi Grogu.
As we meet Grogu this year, he definitely is not the same as he becomes more acclimated and more comfortable in the relationship with the Mandalorian. And as he receives training from the greatest teacher around, we're going to see that he is evolving.
And coming to Prime Video is the miniseries Daisy Jones and the Six, which includes Reese Witherspoon among its executive producers, with stars Riley Keough, Camilla Morrone, and Sam Claflin leading the way. This limited episode event will be presented in a documentary style as it follows a rock band's rise to legendary status in the 1970s. It's based on the book of the same name by Taylor Jenkins Reid, which itself is based on her experience growing up and following the roller coaster career of the one and only Fleetwood Mac. And this series may just prove why thunder doesn't only happen when it's raining. Arriving a whopping 42 years after the fresh film History of the World Part 1 is the sequel series on Hulu, History of the World Part 2. With EGOT winner Mel Brooks, the man behind the classic movie, serving as executive producer, this series picks up where the predecessor left off, with comedy sketches parodying civilization's most important moments and figures. Well, shucks, I can't wait to see how they make fun of Rotten Tomatoes in our episode. We have one, right? The show, like the movie, will be jam-packed with big names, including, and this is just a fraction, Ike Barinholtz, Seth Rogen, Danny DeVito, Taika Waititi, David Duchovny, Sarah Silverman, not to mention the man himself, Mel Brooks. Lastly, the series is releasing across a special 4-night event. Starting Monday, they will be dropping 2 new episodes daily until Thursday. And finally, with awards season in full effect, Everything Everywhere All at Once has been absolutely sweeping awards left and right. This indie darling is dominating it on our awards leaderboard with over 100 wins so far, most recently crushing it at both the Producers Guild and SAG Awards. And with the Independent Spirit Awards this weekend, as well as the Oscars in only a couple of weeks, if you still haven't seen the film, 1, what is wrong with you? 2, now is the time to check this one out. And if you need the perfect place to do this, head over to Vudu's Awards Spotlight page that has been beautifully curated to give you ease of access, not to just this film, but all the other amazing awards contenders as well. There you have it. Talk about a heavyweight list. That'll be the last one. Happy to help you duck and weave your way through what to watch this week. I gotcha. Be sure to let us know what you ended up watching, whether it was on this list or not. And be sure to check out RottenTomatoes.com for the latest updates on scores and reviews for everything mentioned here, as well as the movie and TV world at large. And until next week, Fresh Family, stay fresh.